It is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is time for Pop Off Politics Tuesday with KPRC2 investigative reporter Mario Díaz here with us as he is every Tuesday morning. Good morning, sir. So talk to us about what you have your sights on, or set on this week. City Council.
Yeah, we do this because every single week there's tons of items that people vote on. And what's on tap this week, is quite simply a busy week. We're talking about 54 agenda items. They're all being evaluated, examined carefully. So it's going to be a long morning for the council members, also for the mayor, because of all the things they have on tap for tomorrow. And we're going to start with this one. Agenda item number 18. The city is trying to get new vehicles with Silsby Ford. Officials want to purchase 21 2025 Ford Explorers SUVs for HPD through the interlocal purchasing system. This is for the fleet management as well. There are departments on the behalf of the Houston Police Department. Total cost here, $842,000, and it's coming through the funds of General and Equipment Acquisition Consolidated Fund.
I actually thought it was going to be a little more.
Yeah. But we're not done.
Agenda
item number 19, which is going to be the purchase of Ford F-150 hybrid, Ford Mavericks hybrid trucks. There it is.
Mavericks? I don't. Yeah. Well, we can talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk. Yeah, we're not gonna badmouth anybody, are we? No. Okay, got it.
Well, it used to be a car, and now it's a truck. Well, I don't understand.
Let's get with the graphic, okay? So we're talking about the Ford Maverick hybrid trucks. We're not sure what his opinion is on it, but this is what we're going to talk about. So through the interlocal agreement purchasing system, that's a TIPS again, right?
Yeah.
Fleet management department on behalf of various departments. Total cost here it is, $943,988.25. General and other funds. The first one that I highlighted, number, what was it?
18?
Yeah, over there, I think it was 19, whatever. They're getting money for HPD to buy cars, 21 vehicles there. The other one here is for general services. This is going to be for around other areas, various departments.
Various departments.
Total number of trucks, the Mavericks, 16 there. So total 31 new vehicles is what we're talking about here, apparently, and they're supposed to be more environmentally friendly.
Okay. Yeah, and this comes to as more states I'm seeing, like California, they're setting goals by like 2035 that they want all vehicles sold within these states to be electric. And that's another story.
California or Texas.
But no, true.
Okay,
There's some perspective. With more perspective, give us an idea on, is this normal? A lot of vehicles, what are we...
That's a great question. In fact, I've researched this in the past. I've examined this because, first off, you got to remember something. The city has a large fleet of vehicles, and we're talking about an arsenal that's located in various departments here, Zach.
Yeah, so we're not just talking about HPD or HFD. No. We have Parks and Rec, we have Public Works, we have a whole slew of different departments.
Bingo. You're nailing it dead on. And these vehicles, well, they're going to get cycled through. Just like we use our vehicles.
And they use them. They use them hard.
Well, I wouldn't say hard. They just use them. They're doing the job.
I've seen a few.
We hope they're doing the job, unless Amy's on them, and then maybe there's a problem there. But just like our own newsroom vehicles, we talk about driving. Yeah, exactly. Because we're in hurricanes there. They get cycled through, and once they get to that point of expiration, then they get traded out. They get sold off. They go to an auction, and they got to get new ones and purchased. And that's what we're talking about here.
So talk to us about the price point here. When an entity like the city goes in and purchases these vehicles, are they paying market value? Talk to us about the pricing.
Because I was wondering this question a few years ago, and not really. They pretty much pay at a cost through the automobile makers because there are so many vehicles being purchased at once. In fact, I believe we have another graphic here that's coming up. If you look at this graphic that I have made for us here, well, actually, I had presented someone else. They did a wonderful job. You see?
I love this.
Look at this.
Yes.
Look at this. Look, this is a major automobile maker, Ford, that has a fleet services vehicles page.
So where's the Maverick?
Why are you getting to that point? That's not in the script, But anyways, there is no massive uptick in pricing. There it is right there. Look at that. There's
the Explorer.
The Interceptor Explorer.
That's sharp.
So you could tell, this is the page you can find, just Google it, you'll find it. It's a second. It doesn't take long. And this is Ford, obviously, providing fleet services, and they do this for major cities, counties, agencies, states across the nation. And they're not the only ones that's doing this, by the way.
Yeah. I noticed over the years, too, there's been a major push for SUVs, right?
You know, I've noticed this even before I came back home to live here in Houston again.
What year was that when you came back?
17.
17.
Yeah, when I came back home in 17, just right after Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around this time. But anyways, I noticed it in the Northeast. I was noticing all the small towns, they all had SUVs. I know you probably noticed it in Jacksonville when you were there working for our sister station. You come back and you know, the problem is those baby blue Crown Vics that used to ride on the streets that everybody used to love around here.
Chevy Impalas.
Yeah, exactly, right? You don't want to mess with those. Those are like little bulldogs.
Yeah.
Well, they have been phased completely out of the picture.
Bye-bye.
Right, exactly. And veteran cops that I've spoken to in the past about this very topic have said to me they prefer the Crown Vic.
Do they?
Over the SUV. I mean, it's not even close because they handle way better, more reliable,
lower to the ground,
more
faster,
exactly, more comfortable.
Yeah.
And according to one officer, it was a real police car. According to my buddy, it was a real police car where you're dealing with the other SUV. It just doesn't feel the same thing. And he says that if they were to bring back the Crown Vic, there'd be a major push by cops wanting to get those cars once again.
Interesting. Very fascinating. Well, you know, some departments do have the Chargers. They have the Dodge Chargers out there that are
Crown Vic.
I know. Well, the Crown Vic just isn't made anymore.
That's Crown Vic.
Ford.
Yeah, exactly.
Call Ford.
Right.
Okay, they're giving us a hard rap. As always, Mario Diaz. How can people get in touch with you,
Diaz
sir?
at kprc.com.
Home run, grand slam. We appreciate it. Mario, thank you.
Thank you.
As always.